Hi guys, welcome back to my little corner on BookTube. I know I'm in a gown outside in a park. Let's ignore that, and let's talk about the fact that I'm reading Holier Than Thou. I'm on page 17 right now, and it's really just establishing God's holiness. And literally that tagline at the back of the book of it starts with a statement or question. If God is holy, then he can't sin. If God can't sin, then he can't sin against you. If he can't sin against you, shouldn't that make him the most trustworthy being there is? And I love that tagline because I am hoping as the book continues, it's going to address our understanding or our thoughts around holiness. And do we really think that God is holy? Maybe even addressing the fact that, like, sometimes we think of God more like we think of human beings than we think about God, and like that some of the things that God says about himself are not true, and addressing all of that in light of his holiness. So I'm excited. I have gotten to page 99 of Holier Than Thou, and it's been beautiful. Honestly, it's been beautiful. It's been sweet. It's been convicting. It's been interesting. It's been a lot of things. Like, there's so many lines that I've underlined and ones that I haven't, but because that's because I didn't have a pen with me. Like, idols image us in their godliness. They reflect our cracks, our unholiness, and our unholiness. They too are flawed. That last part was my thingy. My statement was in page 93, where Jackie says, "Made by our own hands, idols image us in their godlessness." Sorry. And I just thought, facts. Like, we have deified ourselves, put an image to it, and then we as human beings worship that. Whether that's, of other faith systems where they literally worship like things made by human hands, or ideals and certain concepts like marriage, or what are other things? Money, greed, marriage, money, materialistic items, materialistic possessions like cars, houses. Like, we as human beings make so many things idols. And I just love how, like, in each of these different chapters, it addresses something different. So this chapter that I'm in, it's called Unholy Gods, Idolatry. But all the different chapters, they address something different. Like, the previous chapter was talking about the transcendence of God. The chapter before that was talking about God's moral perfection. So each chapter like addresses something different, and I love it so much, and tying it all in to the holiness of God and how God is so other to the idols that we create, to us, to everything around us. He is so other. Because again, God is outside of space, time, and matter. He was not created by any of these things. He's not confined to any of these things. So when you think about who God is and his holiness, it is completely other, completely different to us. The concept of someone having always been from before the beginning, he was just always here. Like, that is a concept that can fry our brains, honestly, if we try to fully clock it. Honestly, because I don't think we can fully clock it. But I have been enjoying this book so far. It's been really nice. It's been thought-provoking. I just wish that it was a bit more, not that it's not structured, but I don't know, there's something for me that's missing, and I don't know how to articulate that in words right now. But hopefully by the end of this book I can articulate what I think is missing, because there is definitely something missing for me, at least. Let me just decrease that brightness a little bit. So there's definitely something missing. I do not know what that is for me, but hopefully by the end of this book I'll know what that is. But otherwise I have been enjoying it. It's been thought-provoking, it's been insightful, and it's a love letter to God, in my opinion. I mean, it's to believers. I personally think this book is for believers, but it is also a love letter to God, in a sense, of just how Jackie writes description about God and who he is. It's 100% a love letter to him. Honestly, it 100% is it's like a poetic love letter to him. And it's beautiful. It's honestly beautiful. Like, I've underlined so many lines merely for the fact that they are beautiful, and they just articulate God's holiness, his transcendence, his moral perfection in such a beautiful way. How we as human beings love to worship other things over God. Like, the way that she articulates things is so beautiful. I mean, we exist only because he does, and we will continue to exist because he will too. Like, so many concepts are being spoken about throughout this book. It's so many things. Maybe that's also another component where I wish it would be narrowed down a little bit, because there's so much being spoken about all at the same time. And I just wish to unpack all of this properly. This book needs to be a minimum of like 2 or 3 times the size of this to really like dig into it. But yeah, it's facts. We exist only because he does. Like, none of us would be here if God did not exist, because he is the creator after all. And we will continue to exist because he will too. As long as God is, we too will exist. But obviously we die. We are not God. We are not, there's a word for it, I'll pop it up if I find it. But we do not exist outside of time, space, and matter. Therefore, we are confined to it, unlike God, who created all of these things. So he's not confined to it at all. There's so many other things that I could talk about and underline and unpack, but yeah, this is just a little bit of how I've gotten so far at page 99. And it's been beautiful. Honestly, I love this book. I've been carrying it with me everywhere. Have I had the chance to actually read it? No, because I've always been needed. But I carry it with me everywhere just in case I can get a chance to read a page or two. And it is taking me a bit longer than I was hoping. It is. But I hope soon, within the next couple of weeks, I will finally be done with Holier Than Thou, because it has been a good read. editing me here. So I'm like editing this vlog and I'm realizing there's a clip missing, you know, where I talk about the end of this book and my experience with it. It's missing, completely missing. I don't know where she is, don't know where she ran away to. So because of that, I don't even remember like the stuff from Holier Than Thou. It's been a minute, like it's March in 2025. Like, okay, so I'm just thinking I'm just gonna read my review, which is very short, but yeah, I hope it summarizes how I feel about it. So I gave the book 4 stars, because like if I recall, because I was watching my analysis and there was like something missing in terms of like, I don't know, like I think for me the structure of it could have been better, right, for me, because I feel like the way it was structured, it wasn't bad or anything. It's just like for the different like categories, it felt like things like kind of bled into one another, which I understand, but at the same time I just wish it, for my brain and for me to have, for it to have a greater impact, it would have been nice if there was like more sections, because I'm currently reading what you call this, Gentle and Lowly, and I think Gentle and Lowly does this really well. But anyways, let me read my review. It says, this book doesn't only define the holiness of God, it also talks about the Lord's other attributes in light of his holiness and how they're all connected. A holy God is a just God. A holy God is a loving God. A holy God is a kind God. And that's like the message I really got from that like all of God's attributes, they all stem from the holiness of God. The fact that God is love, that he's just, that he's kind, that he's joyful, that he is peaceful, that all of these things about the Lord, that he's righteous, that they all stem from this holiness, and that there's no such thing of this thing of like God is 100% holy and like 50% just and like 80% loving. It's like, no, God is all of these things at the same time, and he's fully all of these things at the same time, or truly all of these things at the same time, because sometimes people start feeling weird where they're like, you can't say God is 100% just and 100% loving and 100% kind when like it's all out of 100, you know. So the word that people like to rather use is either like truly, he is truly just, truly holy, truly righteous, truly loving, because that encompasses it fully. Yeah, so it was a really good read. It was a bit hard to get through, but that's not because of the book itself. That was a me thing. Again, it was just I'm kind of in the season of like busyness is affecting my reading. It's affecting how I can read efficiently. So because of that, unfortunately, it took a knock. But I can't wait to reread Holier Than Thou in a better like mental state, so that I can really like soak it up all the more. So yeah, same thing even with like, because I'm reading Gentle and Lowly right now, and it's so good. I just think that like I definitely, once I'm done with this in the future, I need to reread it and like take it even slower than I'm going right now, and fully soaking in like what is being said. So yeah, but otherwise it was a really good book. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoy it too, and I hope that it helps you to unpack the holiness of God more. And I think, I don't know if I don't, because I haven't watched the whole video, but I don't know if I said this in the video or not, but I definitely think that in Holier Than Thou there should have been more, she should have unpacked holiness even more than she did, because I feel like for me, like there was some components of it that unpacked holiness, and it was like a cool, we got it, we clocked it or whatever, but I think we could have gotten even deeper than what she went. I don't know. So hopefully if she does do a book about holiness again in the future, she'll dive even deeper into holiness.